This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Wednesday, August 2nd, 2017. The title of this rant is The Chaotic Minority Administration's Legislative Agenda Guarantees Failure. So right now, the betrayer of trust, at least late last week, early this week, is still saying that we can get health reform. And at the same time, the Republicans in Congress and the administration think that they may be able to get major tax reform done in the next 60 days. And of course, that is so unrealistic. They're pushing that tax reform back. And the reason why they have to push it back is that on September 30th, we have the budget has to be approved for the next fiscal year. The budget is what the government is going to run on, the amount of money. I believe it's in that $3 to $4 trillion range. That has to be approved by September 30th. On September 29th, the betrayer of trust administration is clearly indicating that we have to increase the debt ceiling. Now, the debt ceiling is about $20 trillion. Now, we could fight about whether it should be or not, but we need to be realistic. It needs to be raised, and then, of course, down the road, you have to look at reducing that. But the trouble is, the Republicans have the House, the Senate, and the presidency, but the House and the Senate are only going to be together in terms of legislative time, 12 days between now and September 29th. The House is already gone for the summer. They won't be back till September 5th. And the Senate is going this week. And they had a budget discussion, a talk on the budget yesterday. It didn't necessarily go that well. There's going to be a lot of negotiation. So this is a huge test for the competency of the loser and his administration. Now remember, many Republicans, they don't want to increase the debt. They don't want to have any type of increase in the budget, etc. And that gives the Democrats a lot of leverage. Now, if you have a short-term extension of the budget, that just cuts into time later on to talk about tax reform. And of course, this doesn't even take into account all of the Russia stuff that's going on and whether or not there will be any type of crisis that might occur between now and that end of September timeframe. And here is the thing that gets my goat, is that these Republicans, they knew on November 9th, that they had the presidency, the House, and the Senate. And they knew the time frame that they were looking for. And the failure of the health care and everything else that has gone on between January and now is totally due to Republican incompetence. And it has to deal with the fact that the Republicans had totally unrealistic expectations of their perceived power. They thought they could ramrod this stuff through. It doesn't work like that, and it shows them that they're very incompetent, and from a general technical standpoint, they suck.